Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Let's Play Frostpunk again. So, having completed the first scenario, A New Home, we've managed to unlock the second scenario, the ARKS. This one's a little bit different. Instead of having to focus on having a really high population, you have to focus on like four buildings, which you don't want to get cold because they're very valuable. The brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we've been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedling ARKS safe? Let's get going. So effectively, we've got all these like seeds and stuff that we need to repopulate the world after the winter ends, so we need to protect them. Seems reasonable to me. Just gonna load the map. Gonna take time to prep. Here we go. The seedling ARKS. Ooh, automaton. Automatons are so cool. I really do love the art on that one. I mean, I love the art in general. Like, look at this. So badass. We've chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure. The seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling ARKS to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that might be. The only way to do this is with automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. So, right. Lots of automatons, protect the seeds, probably die. Makes sense. So we're in like a crevasse in this one. Instead of being in the crater of the last one, it's a new map. Factory plans. We've reached the generator site and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling ARKS. We are supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. Okay, so we don't have a factory, so we can't build more automatons. We have, however, got a very nice crevasse. And it's got the things to stop the snow from going over the... I can't remember what they're called. You'd see them in, like, the Alps and stuff, where they have, like, these barriers designed to try and just prevent the snow from just landsliding. Avalanche. It's called an avalanche. I know. I can words. Right. So, these are the seedling ARKS. Prevent them from getting below chilly. Okay. So, if they go below chilly, we lose. They're currently livable. And it's going to get colder. Because, of course, it is. Ooh, we start with an automaton. Hello. The Lone Scot. And 45 scientists. No workers. No workers at all. Fair enough. So, we want to try and get the beacon ASAP. Probably going to need a few things for that. So, over here we've got the steel, which you need for a beacon. We've got wood crates. Coal mixed in with wood crates. 2 coal down here. Okay. So, if we build a couple of gathering posts. I mean, or we could just... I don't know if we could sprint the beacon. It would be iffy. Because we need 35 steel to build a beacon. We have 35 steel. But we'd probably be better off doing the gathering huts to keep people safe. Right. 1... 2. That's it for wood, effectively, so can't do any more. We'll get the automaton working on this coal. Make sure we've got a good supply of coal already, because if we run out of coal, things start to freeze. That would be very, very bad for us. So workers go do the worky stuff. So I'm a little bit like bunged up. It's not because it's cold, it's because there's pollen. I kind of wish it was cold. Right. Get people working there. Get a road in. And then get people working here. That leaves us with 25 people left. I mean, a workshop would be great, but I doubt I'm going to get a chance to use that. I'm thinking we put a gathering hut over here. Again, we'll need more wood for that. So, for this turn, I'm going to just focus on getting the wood. There we go. And then we can build huts and stuff. and a workshop. And probably make people work through the night on the workshop, because we can. So, workshop, tent, other tent, okay, we should have done a lore immediately, but we're going to do emergency shift. Like, you might have guessed it. It's not exactly like that's a revelation. I'm going to emergency shift. Surprise, surprise. I could emergency shift here. It is chilly. Yeah, let's emergency shift here as well. We'll get tents here as well. There we go. The heating is off. Oh, good point. Yeah, let's turn that heating on. There we go. What a beautiful generator. I mean, I do love the details on the generator. Like, look at the scaffolding and the little platforms. And then the very... That's got to be very cold. That's made of metal, right? Maybe... It looks like it's made of metal. Yeah, it's made of metal. That's got to be very cold. And slippy. And tall. I wouldn't want to climb up that. That's just a death trap. Right, over here. Definitely going to just strip some of the people from that job and put them to work immediately here. So we can start an emergency shift of research. And straight to the beacon. I don't have the wood! Now I have the wood. The phrasing is going to kill me in this game. Okay. Still people outside, but yeah, they're working. That counts. Oh god, now we've got people dying because they're working outside. That doesn't work. Someone died of overwork. Well, this happens when you start doing your overwork shifts. Someone always dies at the beginning, just as like a cautionary tale. We must make sacrifices to survive. I believe the term is deal with it. I mean, you can't because you're dead. I can't do the Book of Laws because we're still on a cooldown. Okay, we have enough to be able to build a couple more tents. Not that anyone's actually building them. Oh, I don't need that one. We just need one more. And then we'll need a medical post, which we need more wood for. There we go. We should be grateful for what we have, I suppose. I suppose. Alright, wood again. Right, we've researched the beacon. Bacon. We need 20 wood for that. But we can start our next tech. Faster gathering. It's a simple 10 wood thing that will mean that we can get a little bit more resources a little bit faster.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
And also at some point we're going to need to do a cookhouse so we can actually cook the raw food. Cookhouse. 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 There we go. Got ourselves a cookhouse. And I also think going heavy on the tech is probably a really good plan. Now, of course, there is a decreasing, what is it called? A decreasing bonus to tech? Like, you get 100%, then you get 130, then you get 150, then you get 160. So, you only make, you know, you make 100%, then you make 30%, then you make 20%, then you make 10%. So, I'll go for the second one. But that's about it. Right, cemetery or corpse disposal. I'm going to go cemetery, keep people happy, because I'm probably going to be working a lot of overtime shifts, what with the fact we haven't got that many people.
A new law has passed.
There can be only one! We need wood for it, though. Knowing the dead are cared for make me happy and all that jazz. Blah, blah, blah. Good for you, random person number 125. I don't want to put it there, because I'm probably going to be heating the seed vault. Probably want to put it, like, over here or something? No wood for the street. Right, we've got a faster research. Again, we don't really have any wood. Let's get a couple of people working there. Get people working on that wood crate pile. Which means we've got 2 people left. Probably get them working in the cookhouse and maybe the other thing? I don't know. We should probably save up for the beacon. That should be our aim right now.
Time to rest, folks.
Yeah, you think it's time to rest, but really, is it? Is it? Make him work 24 hours on that. We need that beacon. Okay, so we're going to put the beacon down. It kind of works. Probably don't have to plan for too big a city anyway. We'll put 1 person to work here, just so we can start converting that food. Cemetery established, people are happy. Okay, now we've got the last bit of that. Right. And now with the bacon built, I'm going to call it the bacon, we can go and find our abandoned supply. So that storm's a lot closer than I'd initially planned. Hi, Storm. Okay, Hi, Storm. I'm going to call you a High Storm from now on. Sure. What's this? Storm on the horizon. With the beacon operation, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. We need better instruction stuff before it hits the arc. Okay. I'm going to take everybody out of the workshop. They're going to go be my beacon crew, because that workshop's actually on cooldown. Because we did the emergency shift, and now they're not going to work emergency shifts for like a couple of days. But we can change that. We need 40 wood. God damn it. Okay, fine. Let's put them to work. Oh, you're already working. Yeah, well, you know, we'll just wait until we get that 40 wood. It's closed at that time of day anyway. And come on, give me a little bit more. There we go. Scout. Head to the abandoned supplies. And we probably want to get upgrades to our scouts and more scouts really, really early on, because we're going to have to find that factory relatively soon. Because this is going to be a focus on automatons rather than anything else. We're going to use a lot of steam pills, though. Let me just get straight to extend shifts. We need it right now. I'm extending the shift in the gathering post. I'm going to extend the shift in this workshop. No one's working there at the moment. And this workshop. And then I'm going to have to get more people working there. Where do we take people away from? Coal? Yeah. And we could take the automaton away from this coal pile temporarily. Put them to work on this wood crate. Because we've got quite a bit of coal. Blah, blah, blah. Work hard to survive. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do research. Exploration. More scouts. Yeah, do draw. Ah, it needs 50 wood. I thought we had it there. Right. Drawing board. There we go. Get that 50 wood going. Wood crates depleted. Well, that frees up some people. It does mean we now have very few choices in terms of how to get more wood. Put people on coal. You can focus on that wood. And if we go for resources gathering post here... Oh, we actually cover everything. Sweet. Do it. We can up the number of people researching as well. Steel wreckage depleted. Oh, okay. A lot of people are hungry. We're finally making those meals, though. Right, got drawing boards. Which means more scouts. Yeah, coal's kind of almost maxed out. So I think what we'll do is we'll just drop a few people from the coal. And put them over here. Because that's got coal as well. You're coal, you're coal.
Finish your labors, people.
No, not finish your labours. Have a longer working day. You can take it. Just a longer working day. You got this. And we'll take people away from the medical tent, because we don't need them there. Now give them a longer working day. My people kind of don't like me very much, but yeah. Yeah, if we can get the extra scout. Abandoned supplies. Steel and steam cores. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Steam core and steel. Man-inside cave or broken automaton. Broken automaton. A large stow dune covers a broken automaton that we had to leave behind during our journey from Britain. Yeah, definitely doing that. Hopefully we can get it working again. Right. Do I want to make you work 24 hours? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, there's many reasons why not. People will hate me, people will murder me, and we'll all die. But I think it's worth it. Temperature drop's coming. Book of laws. Ceremonial funeral? We probably won't have that many deaths, at least I'm hoping so. Food additives. Gather early food buff going. Fighting arena. Fighting arena. Drops discontent. Totally worth it. The problem is fitting it in. Ideally, it should be in here where one of these houses is. What we'll do is we'll move a house. It's only like a tent at the moment, so it's not too important. Right, we've got more scouts, and that means if we free up 5 people, for instance 5 of our engineers, we can make another scout unit and send them to the mountainside cave. That works nicely. Okay, what are we going to research next? I kind of want to do drafting machines, but it's a little bit too expensive because I want lighter scout sleds. Instead, we will go with heaters to keep people warm when they're working, maybe? Or bunkhouses, or sawmill. Sawmill. We need the wood. Wood's actually going to be an issue here. Oh, go back to fast. Okay, temperature drop. Okay, these are now going to be chilly. But once we have the heater tech, we can bump that up a bit. Heater tech does apply to these, so when we get the heater, we can turn it on and it'll heat them up. Oh, someone's ill.
Work time. Get moving.
Right, wood crate depleted. You've got no purpose now, so we'll dismantle you. Maybe we'll do more research. At least 5 people. Put them in the gathering post. I'll put them over here. Yeah. Okay. Got ourselves a sawmill. I'm going to go straight to drafting machines for that sweet movement buff. Although that said, we're going to need the temperature buff soon from the heaters. A little way away. There we go. Broken automaton. Automaton's left foot broke down. Thankfully, we managed to dig it out and fix it. Send it to the city. Great. How close is that industrial ruin? That's just about as far away. Okay, go to the Lost Dreadnought, I think. It's the main vehicle from our expedition. Okay, sure, yeah, let's go to our Lost Dreadnought. That's where we, like, got stuck. Wood crate's depleted. Ah, right. Yeah, we're getting low. Why are you not at the... Why are you not going to the med bay? Oh, there we go. You are being treated now. Right, there we go. Going to treatment. Coal full, drafting machines, excellent. You know what? We can get lighter scout sleds. We can fit that one in. Yeah, I know. We're making it a bit close. Resource depot we can't afford. That's annoying. I guess no coal for now. Okay, Automaton, work the sawmill. Seedling arcs might freeze. In a few days, the temperature will drop. Our seedling arcs will be in danger. We need a heater or a steam hub in them. Yeah, that's a few days though, right? Resource depot. Right next to the cemetery. Because, you know, that's exactly what you want to do with your dead people. Leave them right in the cemetery. Next to the pile of coal. Totally legit. Man-side cave. Short tunnel leading to a vast natural cave complex. It used to be used as a warehouse. There are supplies here. Food and wood. Industrial ruin? You could probably get that on your way back. Seems like a bit of effort to make us go over here. Yeah, we'll just send you back. Right, and then you can be coal. Right, Lost Dreadnought. Oh, nice! Our expedition's main vehicle! Left hopelessly wedged in a crevasse. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plans that are on board. We rappelled down into the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice creaking under the weight of the steel bear moth. After an hour or so of looking, we found the document plans safe and retrieved the factory plans. Blah, 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 blah. Get them to the factory. We found some more sites, and we got a load of stuff. Sweet. Yeah, we'll get you to come back. I'm actually going to turn you around and get you to go to Barren Hollow. And we'll have lighter scout sleds relatively soon. Alright, we've got the factory plans. We can't build the factory until they get home, though. So we've got to wait. I don't think we can tech. Yeah, no, we're going to have to wait until they get home with the actual technology. Did we build the... We did build the tent. Okay. So, destroy that. Fighting arena. And we need more wood yet again. Sawmill! Oh dear, fine. We'll put the sawmill... I'm trying to think of a good place to put the sawmill. Like, I want to cover as many trees as possible. At the same time, I don't really want to crush the trees, but also I don't care as much. That works quite well. Yeah, sawmill right there, behind the seed arc. Alright, discontent's pretty low. Crank up that work shift.
Work time. Get moving.
We're gonna need to siphon a few people off to work in the medical tent. We don't want people getting ill. And then people to work there. I guess we can take people away from coal temporarily. Because we've got a decent amount of coal. We can always change that later. And we've got lighted scout sleds, which means immediately we're going to go to heating and get heaters. Because we need them. Desperately. Okay, book of laws, adaptation. Food additives? Food additives. Hope will fall, discontent will rise slightly. Some people eating sawdust meals will fall ill. I think we have to, because we don't really have any way of getting food, because we don't have hunters, because hunters need to be workers, not engineers. We can make hothouses, but that's going to use our steam cores that we need for our automatons. Working day and night. People are questioning the need for so many emergency shifts. I could stop using them for 3 days, or I won't address that. I won't address that. Isn't there something safer than sawdust? Yeah. Industrial ruin. We've discovered a bounty of resources when we dig through the snow. Sadly, it's not what we find. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here. The relatively light clothes and insignia of Her Majesty's Prospector Corps show that they were explorers sent north to look for places for generators. Okay. Well, we get steel and we get coal. Yeah, you've got to come back with that tech. Yeah, we need that tech really, really soon. Long shift. Right, we've got heaters, so we'll turn on the heaters in a lot of places. This is going to massively increase our coal income. Not income, consumption. There we go. The 4 seed arcs are now happy. We're going to turn on the power, the heating there. There. Not there, because that's a automaton. Okay. Then what should we research? Probably a coal thing. Probably a coal thing. Or maybe like steelworks for steel. Steelworks for steel. We've still got coal lying around. The steel's basically gone. Oh, the kitty sneezed! I don't know if you heard that on the microphone. It was so cute. Because cat, anything to do with a cat is cute. That's how that works. Fight me. Right. Automatons. Oh, yeah, I've got a spare automaton now. Hello! Are you there? I assume you're having to, like, climb down or something. Either way, we have another automaton, and we're going to send it to do... gathering post? For coal? Sawmill. We'll send it to do the sawmill job. And the scouts have returned safe to the city. You can disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back into the Frostlands. We get coal, we get steel, we get wood, we get 4 steam cores, and we get the factory tech, which is definitely what we needed. Factory! Yes, thank you. Right. We'll send you back out to the Lone Boulder. It's a little bit of a way. Now, of course, building automatons is very expensive. So we're probably going to have to try and figure out what to do about that. We've just used our first steam core. Have we? Wait, what? Oh, do you take a steam core to build the factory? Okay. Before it's even built, we're going to put it on extended shifts. Because I don't care. That's how I roll. Right, we got the steelworks. We'll probably just want to go straight to steelworks too. Build our steelworks there. Something like that? That'll do. Whatever. And we need more steel. I guess we'll build a resource depot. Or, you know, maybe a couple. There we go. But yeah, manpower is definitely the issue right now. We don't have enough people to really manage all we want. Another temperature drop's coming. We should be fine. You'll go down to Chile, which is survivable for the seeds. People are probably going to complain. Sometimes I wonder what the struggle, the purpose of our struggle is. It's to keep the seeds alive. Like, duh.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Did you not get the memo? That's the entire reason we're here.
Get to work. Move, people.
We probably want to move down Public House to Moonshine just to make people happier. So we'll get a pub. And now I have to build the pub, I guess. Because people demand that I build the things I promised them, and ugh. They're picky like that. Right. Barren Hollow. Nothing to do here, but we do find Icefall Mine nearby. Nothing of value. We may be able to reach promising locations from here. Right, head off to Icefall Mine. Right. Steam Steelworks researched. If you know you haven't started on these at all. Okay. Steam Steelworks, it is, just straight away. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, what's our next research going to be? Probably the... Oh, sawmill upgrade. Yeah, for extra wood. And then we can go coal relatively soon, because we are about to run out of coal. Fundamental research. Okay. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learned how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Why should it be any different? Carry the project, the engineer won't work for 24 hours, or get back to work. Sure, one engineer is totally worth it. We'll tell you to improve the machines. That seems like a really cool idea. Wood crates depleted. Over here. Yeah, so we're just focusing on this coal pile now. Icefall Mine. Risk of being buried. Judging by the current, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside the building suggests it abandoned abruptly, presumably due to an earthquake. Huh. How long will it take you to get to there? 20 hours? Might as well just come back to the city. And you're going to take 20 hours anyway, so yeah, you come back to the city, you go to the Lone Boulder. Right. How are we doing elsewise? We're doing okay. Coal's going to be the thing that's going to hit next. Temperature rise is going to be helpful. We're still chilly in the seedling arcs, so that down is going to bring us back to chilly. That up, so we're okay for the good, like, 3 or 4 days in front of us. Yeah. Not doing too badly so far. Getting the automatons done as soon as the factory's, like, online is going to be really helpful. Got 6 steam cores. Yeah. That'll probably be fine. I mean, you can always spend a steam core to build some buildings, like, for instance, the hothouse for food, which we'll probably need. But also coal mines. But if it takes a steam core to make a coal mine, and it takes a steam core to make an automaton, who can work in a thumper that doesn't cost a steam core, which one is it better? I mean, you need someone to then take the stuff from the thumper, because that requires one person to work the thumper and one person to take the stuff. Probably more than one person, because the thumper actually produces more. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. Anyway, for now, I'm going to call it here. If you've liked, and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'll be able to keep the seeds alive. We'll be able to actually make all the automatons we need to make. Will the engineer actually improve them? Will they become Skynet and take over the planet? Quite possibly. But that'll be next time. If you'd like, and not subscribe, please consider subscribing. I've been EnterElysium, and stay shiny. Or stay frosty, as the case may be.